feteme na este pasie. Piaka, Piaka, Piaka. Nalingi na voteme motema pasie. Piaka.
We need to talk about the silent genocide happening in Congo. The exploitation of Congolese people has claimed millions of lives, and the media is not talking about it at all. In fact, around every hour, 48 women are sexually assaulted. 6 million Congolese people have lost their lives over the past decade, and millions more have been displaced. Also, the Western world can continue to benefit off of Congo's natural resources like cobalt. The land of Congo has the largest amount of cobalt, which is a critical mineral used in technology. Western nations like the US, the UK and France have given military and financial aid to groups in Rwanda and Uganda to invade cobalt-rich areas. And because of these invasions, Congolese people are either killed or enslaved and forced to mine cobalt, which includes pregnant women and children. Genocides and crimes against humanity that take place in Africa are never covered in the media as much as other events.
According to Human Rights Watch, rebels in eastern DRC have been committing mass killings, sexual assaults, and other war crimes. According to the advocacy group, rebels in eastern DRC have rained down on populated areas, damaging infrastructure, and killing and injuring civilians. In fact, fighting between the DRC's National Army and the rebel group has displaced too many people to count. The UN Refugee Agency says the DRC is the most complex and long-standing humanitarian crisis in Africa and is home to the fourth largest group of internationally displaced people in the world. Over 5 million people are displaced today, and more than 1 million Congolese have sought asylum mostly within Africa. Innocent civilians have been forced to flee their homes with little hope of ever returning. And keep in mind, the DRC isn't just home to its born citizens. In fact, 500,000 refugees from neighboring countries call the nation home, 3/4 of whom live outside refugee camps and settlements today. And to make things worse, while all of this is happening, disease outbreaks and natural disasters are wreaking havoc on the people. Oh, and we can't forget that buried beneath the surface of African nations is wealth beyond comparison, making its mining industry one of the most important in the world. Africa is a major producer of gold, diamond, cobalt, coal, copper, and so much more. And Congo has never been the exception, as it is one of the major mining countries on the continent. Earlier this year, Pope Francis visited the country and said the world should stop choking Africa and get their hands off the DRC. Advocates have long said that while others get rich off these nations, they are literally left to starve. According to Save the Children, malnutrition levels in the country were already high even before the war, and now families have no idea where their next meal will come from. Additionally, over 26 million people, including 4.5 million children, are in urgent need of food aid.